Here, and welcome back. I guess I should say Video Games Bison here, but I don't give two flukes. So, main thing we did, I made the logo. If you see the new logo, took quite a while. It looked a lot better on on the actual grafting software than it does in the thing. I think I need to just make a big bison head and just emphasize that instead, because now it's supposed to look like he's playing a video games, but at the same time it just looks weird. But we're back in. I'm going back to the 2K16. Now the main reason, I'm trying to make sure I don't have any music on. Okay, good. So the main reason I went back to 2K16 is for one player in particular, and you'll see him on the roster. But I'm playing on All-Star. I got my own custom sliders. I don't really give two shits about playing realistically. The closest game I had was against the Thunder, where we barely beat them. I think it was a 12-point victory at the end. Most of the games I could beat them easily by 20 to 30 points if they're shit. Now, these guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into what we all did since you might have already seen the sneak peek. We took the Knicks. We're gonna go all the way from the beginning. First thing we did was fire our head coach. We signed Michael Goodrich. Only guy I like his skill set, and he was really one of the only guys I wanted to sign here. Then we brought in my boy, my favorite player here, Simbular. 7'5" beast. Now he needs to get faster and a little bit more offensively powerhouse, but otherwise he's great. Then I started getting some cap room because we had like nothing, so I started making some trades. I was basically just trying to get rid of some players. So I got Robin Lopez out of here and had to give up a first-round picks. I wasn't really keeping Hollis. No, hell no. Then Carmelo Anthony, time to get rid of him. Got a sixth-round or a first-round pick back. Then had just traded some other players. Maurice Harkless, beast. He's an undeveloped beast, but he's a beast in this game. Then traded away some other old players. Got Tony Roten and Isaiah Cannon. Tony Roten stays on the team. He's a good player. Cannon don't give two shits about, as you see. I trade him the same time. Got Damon Ingles. He's okay. He's not an elite player. He's got some decent defense, but when he plays against an athletic or any type of stronger, taller power forward or center, he's going to get his ass whooped. Then I didn't think this would happen, but the Trailblazers, we go back to him and they trade CJ McCollum before he starts becoming good. At least I think this way. I just got rid of Tim Frazier, Lance Thomas. He wasn't expensive in this game yet, so I got rid of him. I got Bruno, but I don't really use him. I like his skill set, but he's basically the same as Damon Ingles, Clay Anthony Early, as well as Marquise Harkless. And since I use the other three more, he just kind of gets on the bench. Then with Lucas Naguri, I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Great player. Love him. Similar to Sim, just not as tall and not as aware, I think, a little bit sometimes. I signed Marquise Teague just to be safe, but I ended up releasing him later on. Alan Crabb's defense is straight up shit, but I needed another center or shooting guard, so I had to bring him back. Derek Williams, I don't really care for. We re-signed Jaron Grant. We re-signed Alan Crabb. This one, I got him for 3 years now. So if I need to keep him, I raid Teague again. Traded Seraphin because he was playing like shit, like straight up crap. For Walter Tavares, another great player I love. Tall dude. And then it looks like the Hunters signed Kevin Durant. That's not us. I don't think we make any other trades here. For a while, at least. Ooh, Mudiay gets re-signed. And then Kristaps Porzingis. Now, I know he's a great player in real life. In this game, he was playing like straight up shit. When I play with him as a user, he can't really score if somebody's in front of him. Although he's a taller dude, he can't do. He's not that great at defense sometimes. He loses his man quite a bit. So I was trying to get rid of him really. And then he had like one beast mode game with me where he almost got a double-double, and he was just destroying the defense or the opponent's team in the fourth quarter, blocking shots, taking people's names. And then, he started getting better. He's only at like a 46 or 40 something with his satisfaction rating, but he wanted to resign. So I mean, it's the biggest contract I have on the roster right now. 3 years, 34 or 33 point something mil. That's the biggest one. Then I wanted Perry Jones. I played against him. Perry Jones is a beast. Playing up. So I traded Langston Galloway. I like Langston Galloway, but again, he was the same thing. I have Tony Roten, Andrew Grant, and Langston Galloway. They all three play a little bit similar. I only needed one or two. I already re-signed one of the guys. Langston Galloway, same age, but he just wasn't getting as much playing time. Got rid of him. I think that was the last trade or last thing I did. Yes, last thing I did. I don't think we have anybody injured. No. The way it's going, though, is not that great. We got the morale win. That one's going to be easily. That demand's easy. I'm working on those. That's already been done. Let's see. Christoph Porzingis. He's already they're asking 24 minutes over 54 games. I already have that beat. Right now, 64 games, or 60 games played, 30 minutes a game. So he's already doing that. I'm just going to keep it up. He wants us to get to the playoffs, but right now that's not happening with the amount of losses we have in the playbook. We're 22-38. In order to get to the playoffs, we would have to win the rest of these games. I don't even know how many games are left. Let's see, 40, 60. We have 22 games left. And in order to, I mean, I don't think it's possible. And then they want us to have the 15 in the top 15, but we're the worst roster right now. Now, let's see. What's the playoff picture? I mean, it would be possible. If you're looking at it, we have the worst roster here by winning percentage on this side, but we're not the worst in the league by at least 2 teams. We're the 3rd worst. Okay, 22 games left. Again, in order to get 22 games, we would have to win out and get dominant, but I don't plan on doing that, so I don't give 2 flying shoots. Now, here's the rookies right now. Christoph is 7th. 12.6 a game. I mean, his rebounds are only 7.7. He's getting an assist a game, almost a steal a game, though, and a block a game. Now, I don't think he's going to be... Rakeem Christmas? Who the heck are you? So you're going in for garbage minutes for that? Alright, whatever. Willie Cauley-Stein's a beast. Love him, too. Karl-Anthony Towns, he's good. His jump shot is straight up trash in this game. Oh, God, it's awful. So was Sim Boulars. I had to change it. It's not perfect yet. I need to get that better. D'Angelo Russell assists the game. Rebounds. And then points. Yep, so 7th. Team stats, I think we're straight up shit. Oh, you're just going by that? Okay. Player stats. CJ McCollum. When I play with him, he gets like 6 points max. 6 to 9 points max. Because he's only a 3-point shooter to me. I mean, look at his 3-point shot. It's getting there, dog. I got to get his defense up. He's straight up shit at defense. Then Simbular is 2nd right now in defense. He's 2nd in rebounds. He's not the best rebounder. Steals. But he's the best blocker. I mean, look at this. Of course, averaging a block a game with these 4. And then Perry Jones is back there. Who's the worst on here? Well, Walter Travers. He doesn't score that much. Again, he's a defensive player. So is Lucas. Bruno, I'm surprised has got even... Oh, Bruno! When did you tell me? When were you going to tell me that your 3-point shot and your scoring ability is getting up? Your defense is straight up trash, so I need to get your defense up. But when are you going to tell me? 73 block. He's got some speed. I might bring Bruno back in. Damon Inglis, same. I mean, the only difference right now, they're the same age. About same build. Scoring's about the same. All right. Defense is, I'll give it to Damon here right now. He can't block with the shit, though. His hustle's there, and he's slower. So, I mean, these two are basically identical. Alan Crabb... Straight up, Alan Crabb can't do shit. I mean, he's got a 3-point shot, and he's got athleticism. He doesn't have athleticism. What I might do... Trade block's already over. I might move Damon Inglis to play shooting guard. Or shooting guard. Because he's got the defense. So he could play defense. Bring Bruno in. Get rid of Crabb again. Because I wonder how much that's going to be. Anthony Early, he's got athletic. I think he's our most athletic player on this team. He can't score with the shit. So I might move his minutes down if he can't play well. Defense is kind of there, and he's, again, the one of the most athletic. Then there's Perry Jones. Again, skill set's getting there. Defense needs a little bit more work. And then Marcus Hollis. Oh, he's also athletic too. He's only 22 as well. His scoring needs a lot of work. His defense is getting better. And he's, there. Jaren Grant, 6 points a game. He's got the scoring. I don't really score. Here's my problem. I don't score with the point guards. I don't do isolations with them. I mainly do pick and rolls. If they can't get behind their man and score, it's passing the ball off to the open man. So I don't really care for the point guards. Tony Roten's a decent enough player. He's staying the same. He hasn't really done much improvement since. Passing is getting a little bit better. Awareness. He got a steal. He's got, And then Kristaps Porzingis, he's getting... I think Kristaps, I don't think he's updated that much. He's gone down, apparently. I try to see what they would be selling or trading for him. Right now, since he's only a 73, they ain't going to do much for him. But I got to go change the trading. Okay, so let's see. Symbolars. After usually do this one. Okay. I'm going to get that up. Okay. The Symbolar, I'm working on his outside shooting and the fundamentals, and then speed. Same thing with the rest here. So I got to work on defense with Bruno. He's already got scoring. I need to work on defense with Damon because he's got some decent scoring. Tony Roten needs defense. He needs both. That's the problem. But I'll work more on defense right now. Defense for what's his face? We call him Kristaps Porzingis. He's not happy, but I'm working on him to get him back up. Because if he's gonna, I re-signed him already, so he's gonna either want to trade soon or. Yeah, the only ones I don't have, he's unsatisfied. He's uncertain right now. Exhilarated, gratified, happy, perky, please. I think those are the only two. Yeah, he was up in November and then started declining. But that all depends on where you're looking from. Everything's going down. Never mind. It doesn't. Oh, no, there's some 3-pointers going up. Okay. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is Bruno doesn't have any minutes right now. Alan Crabb is going to go down because I don't really care for him. David Inglis is fine. Clay Anthony Early is going to go down. I'm going to give my boy Bruno some time here. And then the next thing I'm going to do is move Damon to shooting guard as well. That way they at least play him more. Okay, and now we got 67, 6. Looking at it, it comes down to Alan Crabb. I don't really give two shits about, but he's on the 13 system. The only reason I signed him is in case he has become that player. I don't have a 75 overall right now. That's why we're the worst team in the existence or in the league. Otherwise, if you look at it, I like the group here. The oldest person I think I have is 24. Yeah, 24. This group is going nowhere but up. I don't even need to I need to go check out the scouting records though. So right now we're set. Wait, what do we have for draft picks? That's my question. Shoot, I don't remember. We'll have to check it out. So we have the 4th pick right now, and the 19th pick with the Celtics. Okay. So in one of these two picks, we're going to need to address point guard. I like Tony Roten. I think he's going to stay, but I don't really care for Jaren Grant too much, although I re-signed his ass for 2 to 3 years. 2 years, I think it was. Again, I don't really care. I love commentaries, but nobody ever likes watching the whole entire thing. Alright, so what are they expecting us to take? A center from Nigeria, but we don't need another center. We got 2 already, plus Walter Tavares plays a 3rd. That's fine. I don't need a center. They're thinking us taking shooting guard Dustin Jensen. Did I even look at you, dog? Creates his own shots, athletic power is allowed to create moves in the rim, hits threes with consistency. So it sounds like he's an athletic guy that can run the fast break, especially at 6'6". But look at his defensive record, or attribute rating, a D. I've only scouted him 24% though. Slow to grasp new oppositions, offers some more. Where we player in the post? Why the fudge would you have a 6'6" guy in the fucking post? He's having 26 points a game. He's 2 blocks. All right. I mean, he's got the skills offensively. Dustin Jensen could be a guy I look at, so I might go check out that right now. Was he not on my radar? Because I was looking at defensive play. Oh, that's why. Because I don't think I have the chance to scout him yet. I've been scouting all the guys that have the better defense, like this guy, Clanthony Jones. Are you kidding me? What do they got on him? 20 points a game. I mean, he's identical, if not the same thing. Or shit, that's the same. That means never mind. Don't listen to me half the time I speak. He's able to create shots with solid good. Shows an amount of upside. Can be patient, and he can develop or be patient. Tends to be way poor positions when playing on man. Oh fudge. Doesn't seem to be good as a rebounder should be. I mean, 6'5", you don't really expect him to be a rebounder all the dang time, but okay. Okay, so he doesn't have a 3-ball, which is kind of shit when you have a shooting guard. Because again, I don't run the isolations and all those moves to get to the rim. Most of the time, I already have somebody going to the rim all the time. But, I mean, he's got skill set right now, the same as what's-his-face does. I mean, really, don't they have the different places they go to? So, let me see 2K. So, 2K doesn't change anything. Wide open man. 20 points a game. Can't score from inside, don't really need that. I need my guy to be defensively here. Where is the defense? Malik Sloan. Barry Bullard is probably the option I'll go to if he's available. He's got perimeter defense. He's got athleticism ready. He's already 6'6". He's 22, but he's getting points. Yeah, I'm Barry Bullard's my number 1 shot. Barry Bullard here. And that's going to be it for this one. We'll see you in the next